Everybody again out there in YouTube land. This is Mr. Backhand here again, coming at you one more time. No, we're just answering a few of your emails, and I just thought I'd share some with you. So let's have a bit of a look and see what we've got. So, two here that have been plucked out for me to answer. Okay, who have we got here as I read? Let me scroll up a little bit. Okay, Ash from Nagoya, in Japan. Hey Ash, how are you? I hope you're liking your badminton. He writes, I assume it's a he, because Ash could be a girl. Please forgive me if it's not, but I assume that it is. Much power, much awesome power. Well, thanks, dude. Really appreciate that. Let's get you some of that power. The question is from Ash, what strings do I use? And what racket do I use? Okay, the simple answer is the strings, the string tension that I have, it's strung normally, there's nothing crazy in it, but when I hand my racket into the pro shop, I generally ask for 32 or 33 or 31 pounds, depending on how I'm feeling. But I like, if the racket can take the poundage of 33, then I will go for 33, because after I've been hitting for a couple of days, that poundage will back off very, very quickly to 32, 31, 30. Sometimes you can even get back to 29. But the strings that I use are genuinely like maybe a BG80 or a BG85, whatever the shop's got in at the time. I would love to use 0.61 string, but it's so thin at that tension at the force that I hit it, just 3 hits and 3 smashes, and I will just break the string. So that's the tension I use. I've used all tensions. I've 24, 25, 26, 27, 27 and a half, 28, 29, 30. 31, 31 and a half, 32, 33. And I like those tensions because it's a lot more control for me. Badminton isn't all about power, even though I tend to rabble on about it. It's not about power, it's about control. Control at the net, especially at the net. Putting that shuttle right on the line within millimeters or inches, if you can do it, and being able to feel the shuttle at the time. Brand new shuttles are great to hit, brand new strings. You can get really, really perfect with it. I am a Virgo. My star sign's a Virgo, so I'm a Virgo by nature. So I am a perfectionist, and that's the way that I do things. But those are my string tensions, Ash. So if I had the choice and I knew the racket could take it, and it was a brand new racket, 33. Put it into the shop and say 33 pounds, no question. If it was a racket in my bag and it's been around for maybe 6 months and I knew that I'd smacked it a few times on the ground or clashed rackets with another person, I'd be like, oh, okay, hang on a minute. This is a bit of an older racket. Back it off to 32, 31, 30, even 29. But if it's a brand new racket, brand new strings, and you're asking me for my opinion, it's definitely 33 pounds with BG80 or BG85. Quite that simple. I hope that answers that question, and great to hear from you, Ash. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and you can make comments if you like below. And you've also asked me, what racket do I use? I get asked this quite a lot. What racket? Generally, I have about 10 rackets in my bag. I do have my favorites, but the way that I think about a racket is that I'm not convinced by the marketing companies, by brand new colors and what it's called and this and that and the other. So if, let's say you got a racket and you scratch the paint off with a knife and it was just a sheer racket itself with the handle and there was no colors on it, then tell me Ash, what racket would that be? What racket would that be? It would be nothing. It would be a nothing racket. So I'm not sucked in or convinced by brands and that kind of thing. But I will put a link to the racket where I bought it below this video, so you can click on it, you go there, you can buy it, and I love it. But I'm not going to come on here onto this channel and say you should go and buy this brand or this racket or that racket. But I will put the link on the racket that I actually use, and that's what I'll do for you, Ash. So, but there you go. I hope that answers that question, and keep playing and enjoy your baddie. If you've got any other questions, Ash, you just email me and I will answer them for you. Okay, let me just scroll up here. Got another one here. Who's this? Okay, we've got an email here from Ainsley and Bonnie and their sisters, and also and their mother. It seems like their mother, and their mother's name is, please forgive me if I get this wrong, is it Coira? C-O-I-R-A, I think you've spelled it, Coira. So Ainsley and Bonnie and Coira, they're in St Andrews in Scotland. And they say they love the vids. Thanks, dudes. Appreciate that. Okay, what have you got below here? Alright, so they say, okay, we play together and play for our school. Oh, good for you guys. That's awesome. We try so hard, but the other girls smash us. Oh, please help. Okay, I can understand that. Yes, I can understand the frustration, especially when it comes to girls. Girls believe that they don't have the same amount of power as the guys. That's essentially true, but it doesn't mean that you've got no power. I've trained girls, 12 years old. I think youngest one was 12 and 15, and I think they were in some of the rep teams. And I've given them extraordinary power, which has changed their game and changed their confidence, because now they can stand differently on the court. Their strategy changes because now they're stronger in the backhand. That if they get a shot put to their backhand, they don't even fret. They turn around, take the shot out of there. They can clear it, cross it, and put it wherever they like. And now the other side has the disadvantage. So if I can teach them, again, I can teach you. Keep a lookout for the video. It is on its way. It's being edited as we speak. I'm sorry it's taking so long, but it's just the way the editors work. But I will get that too. All right. So hang on a second. Oh, okay. We've got a bit down here from Coira. I think you've written this. There's a bit of a log on here. Oh, my daughters love to play, but are frustrated. Oh, that's common, Coira. Don't worry. And the coaches just yell. Oh, that's a shame, Coira. I'm sorry to hear that, honey. But they try their best. I can appreciate that, yes. But any advice would be appreciated. Okay, Coira. Yes. Passion is on a badminton court by some coaches and parents, and sometimes parents are coaches or try to be. Passion is compelling, but it's for a badminton player, it's actually useless. To say somebody, go harder, run more, keep going, come on, you can do it. Man, all you're doing is you're just driving expectation up in that child, and that child's just breathing hard on that court. That's all you're doing. It's just useless. So, people say, oh, but, we're passionate. We want our kids to win. We're all trying our best. Well, that's great. But, again, once the video is uploaded, or uploaded by us, and then you can download it, then you will see the secrets to how to use what we call EP, which is low energy, high power. So that's effectively what you're trying to achieve. And what you're doing is, with most children, is they're using high energy and they're getting low power. So your kids are literally running around the court, just wearing themselves out for 21 points. I will see coaches do this to children. They'll say, okay, the trick is in the preloading or the supernating or the pronating. Those are just buzzwords. If somebody came to me and said, okay, you've got to point at the shuttle, if I can step back here on the camera a little bit, you've got to point at the shuttle, you've got to open your arms, you've got to bring your elbow forward, and you've got to pronate over and put, oh Lord, if you said that to me, I would laugh. I'm sorry, but it's just completely inaccurate. And I had a coach challenge me the other night. I said, okay, well, meet me on the court, and he did. And we simply we hit, and then and he was like, okay, what am I doing that he's not? And very, very quickly he was able to I was able to explain what I was doing to him, and he got it straight away. But the problem with a lot of coaches is that coaches are trying to be, I guess, hero types, and they like to be little demigods that run around the hall trying to pretend that they are, the know-it-alls of badminton, and the kids will look up to them. All due respect, but the kids can do that because they don't know how to challenge them. And so Cora, you've said to me here that your daughters are frustrated and the coaches are yelling at them on the court, they try their best. Yelling doesn't help. I'm afraid. That's what will cause frustration in the kids. They will simply go out in the car park. They'll smash the rackets. They'll throw them down the drain, and they'll say, "I hate this game. I never want to play it again. I hate you. I hate you," and they'll run. Don't yell at children. It's not what's needed. What they need is knowledge, not your passion. Even though passion is somewhat compelling. So the best advice that I could give you, Cora, is wait for the video. Once you understand the secrets to power, the kids will understand that. We've worked it out how we're going to explain it. We're going to work it out in a scientific format that everyone in the world can understand. Once you understand this, the bell's going to go off in your head. You're going to go, aha! And then you will straight away do it. And then your badminton will change forever. Like, it'll revolutionize a lot of the kids out there, and a lot of the coaches as well. So I understand your frustration, Cora, with your daughters. As far as Ainsley and Bonnie are concerned, so let's assume you're sisters and you play together on the same court, and you're talking about strategy like side defense and front back defense. That's all great. But what happens, Bonnie? Let's say you're in the front and it goes to Ainsley's backhand. In your head that you guys, she's going to play a weak shot. You're toast. Same way the other way around. So because you guys are now having to strategize around your weaknesses. And so you think, okay, well, let's just make a stronger strategy. Why don't we just give you strong components? And then once you've got all the components, you've got a huge backhand, a huge drive, a powerful smash, great clears. Now your strategizing becomes different because all the components are set in place. So that's what this video is for. That's what it's trying to enable people to do, to have those components so that they can play the way that they love to play, and then they can go out and enjoy their badminton, and not go out in the car park and throw their rackets on the ground anymore. So, but thanks very much for your email, guys. I really, really appreciate it. Again, I will put a link on the bottom here as to where I buy my rackets, and I think you'd be quite surprised. And once you've got these videos downloaded, send me an email. Say, hey, tell me, hey, look, it worked great, or hey, it didn't work great. Now I know that it will work great because I've just done it, especially to another coach last night, who's now changing his ways very, very snappily. So these kind of revolutionary kind of thinking ideas are really what kids need, rather than just the thinking of the 60s, 70s, and 80s and 90s. I mean, that just will not help kids today. So yeah, so that's it. All right, well, that's another one from me very, very quickly. And don't forget to subscribe and tell people about these videos so they can also download and have fun with their badminton as well. I mean, it's great to have competition out there. And that's it.